Hey,
Hey,
what the hell?
this thing works?
What the? This must be a joke.
What? Are we like back on?
The dead?
Holy shit.
Well, bah humbug,
Damn, let's do a show.
I guess.
Oh man, how you been, buddy?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Been good. Wanted to do this, but just been posting on G&G like crazy.
I know, I saw that. You are handling the Facebook page well. And every once in a while I sneak in there, I throw something up there. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, as you can see, I'm not in my normal background. I don't have
Yeah, I
my
know.
my normal background because I am still stuck in North Carolina. And yeah, I've been here for 5 weeks now.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a long time.
not having fun.
Why not? I thought you loved this kind of crap.
Oh yeah, training for work. Stuck in this hotel room. I have a better hotel room though.
Oh, do you?
Oh, you know what? Am I kind of dark? No, I can turn a light on.
No, you're white.
I'm white.
You're white.
What the hell happened? I'm white. When I turned white? You're as white as I am. Shut the fuck up.
That's because I have light.
You're a light skinned.
Light makes white.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I turned the one light off over here because it was getting a nice shadow. But
You're recording already? Oh my goodness.
I know. I can't believe we're up. Fight Club. Yes. Very cool. Very cool.
You can tell Acton's got a lot of stuff from back here too.
I have a few things. I have my Jedi. That's it. What is it? That's a throw, like blanket. One of
Yeah.
the blankets. And then I got over here. I have Momo.
Momo.
Right here. Ooh. I did a painting. Because I've gotten into painting.
Yeah, I see.
Hobbies. Yeah, so I did. Let me show you. So, ooh. I like her. She turned out nice. I got another one. I'll show you. Hold on. You're supposed to be talking.
Wow. As we can tell everybody that he took his whole office with him to North Carolina because MD was out.
This is the other one that I did. Let me see if I can get close.
Great, we're looking at the railroad tracks.
There you go. I watched this film called Butterfly Kisses. And
In black.
it's not a Man in Black film. It's not UFOs. It's one of those like found footage films.
Uh-huh.
The guy that made it has been on a couple podcasts I listen to because he's very educated in paranormal stuff, like paranormal bullshit. He's definitely a skeptical guy. He made a pretty cool found footage film about a blinking man. All about like some kind of legend that you stare down this train tunnel and if you can keep your eyes open and not blink for an hour, which I'm pretty sure is impossible.
You should try it.
We should try it. What if you?
I'm going to try to not blink for the rest of this show.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
I'm watching you. I'm watching.
All right.
I'm watching. All
right. I'm going to blink.
Okay. So yeah,
But you can't blink either because you're going to make me blink.
If you make it for an hour, this blink man shows up, and every time you blink, he gets closer and closer until he gets you.
You know, the more you think about it, then you want to blink.
I know. Now I want to blink.
Try it.
I'm blinking.
No, you got to think about not blinking.
Well, by thinking about not blinking, it makes you want to blink more.
I know.
You're gonna do it. You already did
I
it.
gotta be conscious. I don't know.
Pretty sure you already did
I finally have.
it.
It feels like I hope I did. There it is.
Oh shit.
Oh, there it goes again. Like it.
So there you go.
So what are we talking about?
So I got a few things. I got a few notes. We can start off just a couple of things I've done down here, in my exile. Let's see. I went to a paranormal group meetup,
Uh-huh.
and that was kind of interesting. It was the Association of Paranormal Study, and it was about 13, 14 people that showed up, and I listened to their stories. They were telling a lot of ghost stories, and they got into some pretty deep metaphysical kind of stuff, like
Oh, did they?
past lives and um, what else? I think they spoke about remote viewing at one time, and just getting into some really, really out there stuff. And then we started talking. Somebody brought up something about cameras, and I finally chimed in. And
Of course you did.
yeah, I can't just not say anything. So, but it was cool. It was very nice.
Yeah, you not saying anything is like me not trying to blink.
So that went good. What else did I do? I went to I hung out with the Triangle Skeptics, which is a group down here. I
Yeah.
guess because there's like there's the city of Cary and Raleigh and Durham. So there's three places that meet like almost right where I am. I'm at the intersection of all three areas, and so that's the triangle. And so I hung out with them. I actually did a presentation for them for their Skeptics in the Pub event, which was last week, which was that was fun. You know, I mean, shit, talking about skeptic stuff, paranormal stuff, and drinking a lot of beer. I mean, that's a great night for me.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I hung out with them again last night because they had like their general meeting, and it was at a brick house pub. Skeptics like to drink. They
Really?
really do. So we hung out and we had this great philosophical debate about life, consciousness, artificial intelligence, and how alive is a thermostat and a beer mug compared to anything else. I mean,
Yeah, that's when you guys got drunk.
yeah, we were,
That's why you guys talking about that.
but it was a really deep conversation, and it would have been you would have fucked it all up if you were there.
Oh hell yeah, I would have.
Yeah, you totally would have.
Just,
What else did I do? I did
I mean, just like I went over and screwed over or messed around with those UFO people.
Oh yeah. Well, wait. Let me finish up, and then we'll get to that. Um, I went over to Wilmington, North Carolina, because I visited the USS North Carolina battleship, which is always fun to visit. I recently wrote an article about it because they had a bunch of celebrity ghost hunters visit. So I did an article on that. And then I went to a place called the Museum of the Bizarre,
Oh,
and it's like an oddities museum.
uh,
So I went there specifically because they had advertised Houdini's Ouija board.
oh shit.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I was looking for things to do in the area because I had a weekend to myself, and I was like, "Oh, what can I do?" And I started looking for weird things. There's actually a website that it's not Roadside America, but it's another one that lists like
Road trippers.
no, it's not Road Trippers. Let me look it up because it lists a bunch of odd stuff. And this museum was on it. I started looking into it, and they said, "Oh yeah, they have Houdini's last Ouija board." And I was like, "Oh, I never heard of that before." I'm a big fan of Houdini, and never heard about him having or using a Ouija board. So I started looking in that a little bit and found out that one of the people that worked for the museum went on the local news station with the Ouija board last Halloween, I think. And he presented the Ouija board and he told a story about that Houdini used to collect these Ouija boards. And that after his wife died, that he used to use it constantly for years trying to contact her. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, jackass.
Special effects have come to G&G.
I don't even know if that, yet again, I don't know if that'll come up on the software that's recording it. Do it again. Doesn't come up. That might be just between you and me. So if it's not coming up, everyone that's watching this, he puts up little emojis, and it takes up my whole screen. The whole screen goes like blue, and then the little emojis right in the center. Yeah, it sucks. It's distracting.
It covers his face.
Anyway, yeah, so this guy promoted this story about the Ouija board belonging to Houdini, and I found that really, really, really dumb, to be honest, because Houdini died like 16 years before his wife, so there's no way he could have used the Ouija board to try to contact her. So she did. Right, yeah. Well, she did hold a seance. Oh, the website is called Atlas Obscura. That's what it's called.
So you had fun there.
Yeah. Oh, and I was also on another podcast.
I saw.
Called Internet Picnic. I met the guys that did that, and they were really, really cool. Fun guys. I actually met them at a Comic-Con, because I went to a Comic-Con down here, too. I haven't done
that. You gotta do something. You have to do something.
I didn't even know the Comic-Con was here until the night before. Somebody in the hotel mentioned it, and I was like, oh, shit. All right, I got something to do tomorrow morning. And I went and met these guys. I saw they had a podcast. I started talking to them, found out one of them was a magician, because there's two guys, Brad and Cliff is the magician. So we started talking, and he knew James Randi, and he was aware of the skeptical movement. So we started chatting, and they're like, oh, dude, you know, if you're still here, are you here next week? You come to the studio, and we can do a podcast. And I was like, yep, I'm here. So I went over and did that. So that was pretty cool. Good shout out.
More heretics.
Yeah, more heretics. That's right. That's right, bitch. All right, so I'm done. I'm done recapping my life for the last 2 weeks. So tell us about the UFO people.
So I woke up one morning
with a probe up your butt.
Yeah. And first I checked, I looked on Facebook, and there were some dude was talking about UFOs, summoning them using your mind.
Oh.
And so I'm like, oh, I always wanted to, go off and check one of these things out, but most of those always happen in the Midwest, somewhere that's not here. So we go, and I'm like, oh, I'm pretty excited, and then, but I didn't know if I could make it because I think I texted you that I had something else going on earlier in the day. So I was like, oh, it's kind of far from where I'm going to be at, and hopefully they'll still be there. Well, true to form, they were. So as we're going down, there's a place called MacArthur Park in downtown Los Angeles. And if you look it up, the place is known for, at one time, MacArthur Park was not the place you wanted to be unless you were there for some evil-doery stuff.
Okay.
And so if you needed a passport from any country in the world, that's where you went. You needed a new identity, that's where you went.
So you know that place well.
Well, it was known for it. If you wanted to dump a body in the Park Lake, that's where you went. It was just, everything was bad. So much so that the city just got tired of putting too much money into security and having the LAPD constantly control it, that they redid it around, I think, 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
And they started finding all sorts of stuff. But anyway, so as we're driving down there, my son Roman, he starts asking, Dad, how are we going to know who they are? And I go, trust me, they're gonna stand out like compared to everybody else. They're gonna stand out. And so we're driving on one side of the park, and all you gotta do is look for a bunch of people, and there they were doing this. Every last one of them looking up in the sky. So I told Roman, there they are.
You can always spot the weirdos.
Yeah, and there they are. So we parked the car, and we walked back there. And Roman is literally wanting to laugh because it was one of those. They're over there, and everybody would look, and then somebody would point somewhere else, and they look that way. And I told him, you can't laugh. He goes, why? And I go, because we need them to accept us. We need them to think we are one of them. So he goes, do you want me to go talk to he goes, who's the main guy? And I go, that guy over there. And he goes, you want me to ask him? I go, go ahead, ask him what you want. And so earlier they didn't want to be recorded. So I put the phone in my pocket, left the recording, and that's how come you see it in the way that it is. So we started talking to him, and Roman asked him some questions, and it's in the video. And I had asked him, well, how do you call these people? And he just looks at me and he goes, this. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, telepathy. He goes, use your mind. Yeah. Exactly.
We should have worn tinfoil hats. We should have tinfoil hats.
Oh, I was trying next time. I've been invited to go back.
Oh my God. Obviously, you didn't show your true colors yet.
Exactly. So, I mean, you mean telepathy? He goes, yeah, telepathy. He goes, you think about it and they'll show up. So I'll keep going. All right, let's start trying to call them. Yeah, of course, I tried getting the Battlestar Galactica up here, but she failed. Right? And we just kept looking. There was, there was one guy who pointed off to his right and goes, look, there's one right there, and there's a picture of it, and it's kind of like a pink, red, rosy kind of color. And I'm looking at it, and I go, dude, I think that's a balloon. He goes, no, that's a UFO. I go, no, I think that's a balloon. He goes, no, dude, that's a UFO. And then some other guy walks up behind us and goes, the guy may be right. It may be a balloon. The guy goes and thinks about it, and he goes, yeah, possibly. Busts out the camera. Next thing you know, he had it on full speed. Starts shooting out shots, with the camera. So it didn't matter what I said, or not until this guy showed up, and just in case, he was going to take pictures of it. And then there was another guy that was looking. I couldn't find where he was looking, so I literally almost had to rest my shoulder with my head on his shoulder so I could see the area that he was looking at. That worked.
Okay.
So that worked. And then there was one moment where literally there was one guy would yell, there's two of them. There's three of them. One guy, he said, I see two, and this guy be over here screaming, I see three. And I was like, I don't see any. I don't see nothing. And they're right there. And I mean, they were adamant. And then there was another one where the only thing that was weird was some blinky thing that they put on there, and they would move, and I go, it's too high for a helicopter. It's possibly a plane. And then literally somewhere along that way, that blinky light just stopped right there in the same spot it was in. They didn't go anywhere else. And I go, all right, I'll take that as a UFO. But they were just going off. And there were guys who had lawn chairs that were fully extended so they could just look at the sky all morning. And they wouldn't move. And it was, I mean, they really, I've seen it with the paranormal investigators, and I've seen it with the cryptos, but I've never seen it to this extent. And I'm like, okay, in the house, I can understand walking room to room, being quiet and trying to listen to things and whatnot. In the woods, you're looking, stopping, listening for something, and then you continue going, but at least you're exploring, kind of, sort of. Here, you're standing in one spot, and you're just gazing at the sky for hours. I was thinking, how boring can this be? I mean, after a while, your neck has to hurt doing this stuff. But the guy has a website.
I'm guessing the guys with the lawn chairs are the professionals. They're the veterans. You know, they've been there before many times and realized, okay, I'm going to be looking up all day. I might as well just lay down.
I would think, but the guy that we interviewed, that's the main dude.
Okay.
That dude believes in everything there, and he has his own website. It was on YouTube, so I looked at his page, and it's more balloons. It looks like to me.
Okay.
You know. But you know, it was interesting. I mean, what else are you gonna do? I mean, what's the guy's name?
I don't know.
If I can find it for you, let me see. I'm looking for
Come
it.
on, jackass.
Right here.
Bum, 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 bum. Probably gonna get
For more info, I'm gonna click on
the
here.
Jeopardy theme.
Talking about Jeopardy, kind of sad that Alex Trebek now has stage 4 cancer.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of them things. You know, that's a weird topic because, like, I feel bad that anybody gets cancer.
Yeah.
But I don't really feel bad for him only because I don't know him. You know, he's somebody on TV. I never really liked him. I always found him to be like an arrogant fuck. I mean, I'm still, you know, it still sucks that anyone gets cancer and has to deal with that stuff. So I don't want to sound like a dick. But I just never liked them. I always, every time, because my wife likes to watch Jeopardy once in a while, and every time it's on, I was like, you know, that motherfucker is just standing up there. He's got all the answers, and he acts like he knows it all. and he.
Well, and from what I understand, he's a pretty smart guy. So
It's easy to be smart when you have the answers.
Yeah. I mean, well, the guy's name is, and you're gonna love his nickname. Where are you going?
Get a beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's gonna go up and take a shit because that's what he does. He's gonna go snug his underwear and be a nasty man.
I'm only like 12 feet away.
So.
Jackass.
But look, everybody don't pay attention to the sex doll he has on the back of that couch.
The what? Sex doll. Moaning Mona? Moaning Moma.
Not that one. Nope, there's a little blue friend back there.
Oh, Stitch? Stitch. Oh, look at this. Stitch. Stitch has smelly stuff in his butt.
Because you've been playing with it.
I got this from
You've had a lot of lonely nights.
Michelle Prevost. She's one of the ghost hunters I know that she was at a... I went to a psychic fair last week, and she was selling, what's it called, Sensies? Sensi scents or something like that. It's all like scented stuff. And I'm not the one for scents because I don't really care what most things smell like.
Since you violated the rear end of that poor thing.
This was on her shelf, and I was like, holy shit, it's Stitch! I gotta have it! So look, you open it up in the back. Wait, it's got a zipper. There you go. You open them up, and you shove the smelly stuff down in its butt.
In other words, his wee-wee. Yes, people, we're knowing what Kenny Biddle does with the sensual. There he goes. Pervert. So I found the name of the guy. You're going to love his name. His nickname. So his name is Robert Bingham.
Bingham, okay.
And he's been around for a while. But
is he on Facebook?
And his nickname. Yeah. But his nickname is, here you go, the Summoner.
Summoner. I thought you were going to say his name was Thor Templar.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait.
What's he like? You'll find him on YouTube.
What's he look like? Is he like an older guy with gray hair?
Yeah. I think a mustache.
This guy doesn't have a mustache, but.
Or maybe shape.
Let's see. No, I don't know. I don't know if this is the guy.
White hair? Kind of overweight?
Oh wait, no, this is him because his banner, the picture on his banner picture on Facebook is a bunch of people looking up.
There you go.
It's him. Oh, I found them.
The summoner.
Oh my goodness, the summoner works at what? Worked at the Paranormal View.
Yep, whatever that was.
Lives in Glendale, California. He's from East LA. That was a hard one.
I thought he was a white guy, but when I walked up to him, he's sounded so Hispanic to me, and I go, but you look so white. I was like, that kind of threw me more off than anything else.
Okay, so what does he do? I'm interested to see what he does with this Paranormal Review. I thought that was
summons UFOs, fool.
Whatever.
So he's invited me back.
Yeah.
He's gonna have another meet, another look up at the sky moment. April 22nd at the same location at MacArthur Park.
Funny. Look up in the sky moment. So you're gonna go look up in the sky?
I really wished I had brought my better camera out there.
Yeah.
The real camera. Because it would have zoomed in so much better at some of the stuff that these guys were looking at.
Dude, he's got a radio show. You should go on.
Huh?
He's got a radio show called The Paranormal View. That's what it is, on parax.com.
Oh damn, Parax is still around?
Yeah. I know, that's what I said. That's still around. Damn. Okay.
Parax, for a lot of you, means it's been around for over 10 years. And there's been shows that have come and gone on there. I thought they were gone by now.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o.
Wait a minute. New Jersey. Oh, okay. No, I'm seeing he's got an advertisement up here for the 6th annual Para-Unity Expo in New Jersey, which I'm going to. I don't know if he's actually attending or not. I could meet him. Oh, and I'm gonna drop your name.
You don't know me. Unless I go over there and be buddy with him.
Got pictures of us together. I'll show him. I'll be like, look, this is Lou. He talked to you. He went to your event. He told me to come and talk to you because Lou's a skeptic. He doesn't believe you at all. I will trash talk the shit out of you.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So there you go.
But I'll say this: they were a fun group to hang out with. If anything, they were entertaining. I don't know if because they were, you've seen those videos of birds looking all left at the same time and then all the way to the right. That's what it looked like here. That was them. But as soon as something appeared, it was chaos. Oh my God!
Like they're going crazy, like, oh my God, and there it is. Oh, jeez, that's funny, dude.
I loved it.
I'm sure you did.
Like I said, they were a really entertaining group compared to, ghost hunters in their own different way. They were just entertaining. I don't know exactly how, but I had so much fun there. It was ridiculous.
Sometimes that's all you need, like just the craziness. Not necessarily, they're crazy or insane, but the craziness of the environment is entertaining.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting excited over little things, and you get excited with them, even though they're probably not looking at anything. But it's still cool. That would have been neat. I would have been out there too with you. See what
my goodness.
Just sitting there going, oh my God, I can't believe these people look outside.
Yeah, Roman was enjoying this time.
Yeah.
And so I tried to get him. I tried to tell him, well, have you seen the UFOs that have been seen coming out of Santa Monica Beach? There's a pier out there. One of they use it as one of the lifeguard houses that are out there, they use it as the center point. And somewhere out there, 5 whatever miles out, they see things coming in and out of the water. And so I asked him about that. He goes, they're everywhere. They go, great, just like ghosts, they're everywhere. I told him, have you ever been out there specifically? And all of a sudden, some dude walks up and goes, because when they're up here in a place called Lincoln Hill. And I'm like, what do you mean up there? And that's mostly gang territory. So he goes, yeah, there's some radio, antennas up there. And every time around 8, 9 o'clock at night, I look up and I see UFOs. Like, so you're telling me that they're coming because of the antennas? He goes, something there caused them there. So I said, oh, I think I recorded him too. I think he's on the video as well. I don't know if I recorded him saying that, but I remember I was like, wow, I think he's on the video. Roman and I are talking.
I watched it.
I think he's on that video.
That was,
but
interesting shit.
But here's it got better. So
wait, there's more.
There's more because while we were out there talking with them, another guy goes, well, can we do anything to call UFOs? And this Robert Bingham guy goes, oh, I got something. And that's when you hear me recording later, because I had to get a recording of the music that they were playing. Right?
Yeah.
And the music, if you listen to it, it's a lot, in there there's words of aliens come to me, UFOs are all around us, and there's no way I can replicate it because the tone of the music that they were doing and everything was so unlike anything I've ever heard. So I said, that's when Roman looked around some more and I go, dude, these people are calling aliens. We need this.
Oh, man.
So that was the paranormal experience that I went to, but I'm going to go check this out again.
Yeah.
This time I'm taking my real camera. Because I felt kind of weird, everybody's busting out with these 1,000-mile zoom lenses, and here I am with my phone.
Yeah. Did you feel inadequate? A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. What else? I only have a few things, but I saw that Terminator 6 is scheduled. It's got James Cameron is coming back to direct it. It's going to be called Dark Fate, and it's going to ignore everything after Terminator 2. Like, it's going to ignore the part 3, 4, and 5. And I guess, ignore like they never happened. Which is okay with me, because I don't think they were that great. What else? Bill and Ted 3. I loved Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yes, they're coming out. I think they're bringing Death back.
Yes, I saw the original guy that played Death is coming back to reprise his role, which is funny because, I mean, my first thought was he's not dead, because I don't think he was like young when they filmed, but okay. What else?
But they said they're gonna do a tribute to
yeah.
him.
Shit. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name.
Yeah. See his face.
What?
I can see his face. He was a comedian.
Yeah, George Carlin.
Carlin.
Yes. George Carlin. Oh my gosh. Maybe I can edit this part out so it looks like we remembered the name right away.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'll do that because that's more work.
Yeah. So it looks interesting. I'm just wondering how it's going to play out.
Yeah.
Rufus. Is it going to be okay when the White Stallions have already conquered, you could say, the world with peace music, and somebody's coming in to destroy that peace and take it back to what it once was?
Okay. Yeah. We'll see.
Possible.
I'm waiting. I have high hopes because I liked it. It wasn't a big special effects thing. It wasn't a big action movie. It was just a fun movie. Bogus Journey was not as good, but I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't as good as the first one, which is usually the case anyway. But I'm hopeful. I hope it's just fun. And there you go. What else? What else? I have that. I saw that we're getting pretty close to Avengers Endgame.
Yes, April 24th. We already bought tickets for the Chinese Grooming Theater.
And that it's going to be over 3 hours long.
Remember, each of these movies cost $500 million to make, making them the most expensive movies ever. So
what's that got to do with the runtime?
Because you're going to get your money. The studio wants their money's worth, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to want you to fork over another $500 million to make part 3.
Well, I mean, there's got to be a balance there because the longer you make the movie, that means the less showings, less viewings you're going to have at the theaters, and the theaters are going to lose out.
I don't think they're going to lose out on this one.
I mean, I don't think so. I agree. They're not going to lose out, but they'd have to play it longer, keep it in theaters longer to make up. Because, I mean, now you're talking about over 3 hours when movies have come down to like an hour and 20 minutes. So that's a lot. I mean, damn. I mean, I'm all for it. The last Avengers movie was like 2.5 hours or something like that. I forget the exact runtime, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. Did you see Captain Marvel?
No, I have not seen it yet.
Oh my God.
I've been busy.
I've
been busy, and I really don't like going to the theater by myself. And because I've been down here, I was down here when Captain Marvel opened. And
you should take your heretic friends with you.
I don't have heretic friends. I tried to get some of them to go. I met 2 guys that were kind of cool and very geeky, or kind of geeky, not really geeky, but I tried to get them to go, but they weren't interested. They wanted to just, well, one guy had his family come here, and then the other one wanted to drink more. So, yeah. So we'll see.
I watched it.
Donna's coming down. She's coming here this weekend. Right now, she's down in South Carolina visiting our friend Nancy.
Yes.
You know Nancy.
Yes, I know. I love talking to her.
Yeah, Donna came down with me. She followed me down last Sunday, and Monday she left, went down to South Carolina, and she's coming back tomorrow. So maybe we'll see it maybe tomorrow night or Saturday night or something like that.
All right. Well, you should do a double feature. Wait, she's only going to be there.
No spoilers.
No.
Okay.
No spoilers.
Go ahead.
All I'm going to say is, for Captain Marvel, it's not a movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but unlike the other ones, it's probably the only one I wouldn't want to go back to a theater and watch again.
You want to go, or you don't want to go? Wouldn't. Okay.
Not for the second show.
And that, you know what? I've heard more of that kind of thing. Like, people were, like, underwhelmed about it. And then there was the other... So it wasn't both extremes. Like, people absolutely hated it, and then people absolutely loved it. It was people absolutely loved it, or they were like, it was okay.
Yeah.
And like even our friend Gowan, Jason Gowan, went and because my wife was up there helping out a couple weeks ago, and
Yes.
so Gowan and his wife went out to the movie and saw that, and came home and told Donna that it was like, you know, it had a good story, but and that was kind of it. So he wasn't excited. And
I wasn't.
Total geek.
I'll say this: where all of the other Marvel movies and some of the DC movies went over the hurdle and make it a good movie, this one would get then it worked its way up again. Boom. He just couldn't make it over. And I can't tell you why because you haven't seen it.
Even like grab the top and just crawl over and kind of fall.
Well, it probably was like,
Wow.
it just, it had it, but I can't tell you anything because you haven't seen it. Because if I tell you, you're going to be focused on that.
Maybe we'll try and do maybe we'll insert, like here, I'll go see it this weekend, and then we'll get together and we'll insert like a 10-minute clip of us talking about it. Or we'll just do a separate show. Fuck it. We'll just do a separate show.
Yeah, do a separate 10-minute show. And, but the one I'm really interested in seeing is Shazam. Because Shazam is getting good reviews.
I've heard, lots of good reviews, and I gotta say, I was like not interested at all in seeing it.
See, I liked the TV show back in the 70s. So I want to watch this and see. Now, there's some differences automatically I can tell right off the bat between the show and the movie. In the show, Shazam was a little bit more serious. More, hey, let's handle this.
Was more serious because he was older.
Here, Shazam's a little bit more goofish, but that's fine.
This reminds me of Big. The movie Big. That's what I see when I see the previews. Like the two best friends, and one of them gets big. Literally, both of them got big, and it's like, oh, let's explore this and see how this works now. And it's a superhero version of Big.
So I'm really interested in it. I know in the comics Shazam has been, a pretty funny guy. So I'm wondering, to a certain extent, I'm not taking anything away from either one, if this is DC's answer to Deadpool in a certain way.
Deadpool.
Well, Deadpool's funny. He has his remark, his little asinine remarks. So, and outside of that, DC hasn't had anything that's as funny, or somebody trying to make funny remarks or whatever throughout the movie. Unlike Aquaman.
I don't think this can compare.
No, but I'm saying on the humor thing.
Because Deadpool was like fart and dick joke humor.
That's what I'm saying. But this is the opposite of that.
Family-friendly kid movie. Yeah. Like,
but I think this is the opposite of it because they're injecting humor into it.
Like when I saw the costume, I guess it's more because I haven't seen the updated comics. I've seen parts of them, but I haven't read any of the updated comics, and his uniform's different than what I remember because I don't remember the glowing lightning bolt on his chest. He had a lightning bolt, but it wasn't like a glowing, lit up like black lightning kind of. But
everything changes.
Everything changes. I get it. But I'm just I don't know. And then the wizard is the guy from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't seen who the wizard is yet, to be honest with you.
He's in Guardians, in the beginning, after Quill gets the orb, and he turns around, and the bounty hunter's there. And he's like, who are you? And Quill's like, I'm Star-Lord. And he's like, who? That guy. He's that guy.
Really?
Yeah. Now I gotta look it up. I gotta get his name.
Now we gotta look it up.
Hold on.
But there's gonna be so many other superheroes movies coming out. You have the new Spider-Man coming out. You have the new X-Men. Dark Phoenix coming out. And I'm really excited about that one because I love this cast of the younger X-Men. And then there's another one coming out that I can't remember which one. There's another superhero movie coming out. I do know Black and Cloak and Dagger is starting their second season. And I've yet to watch any of those, but I still want to see it.
I have not seen him at all. Seen any of that. So that guy. Wait, where is it?
Cloak and Dagger's on TV. Oh, he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's good. I like him.
He was in Gladiator.
Oh yeah. But he was in. I mean, he's in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was in Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And now this, it's funny because he breaks that whole curse, that the whole like unwritten rule that if you're in Marvel, you can't be in DC.
Yeah. Well, he broke that.
He totally broke that because he's
So,
the wizard. And as soon as I heard his voice, I'm like, oh, I know that guy. Wait, he's from Guardians of the Galaxy. He's not the wizard. What's he doing?
Isn't Star Wars coming out this year too?
Star Wars, yeah, Episode 9.
The final.
Final one. Yeah, we'll see. I'm
We'll see how-
not. Sadly, I'm not excited about it. I'm just not.
Yeah.
It lost me with the last one. Kind of like you got. They fucked the story up. They fucked the whole story. The time.
Well, because Disney, they screwed up with Han Solo, and they're trying to take it down a whole different new direction.
Yeah. Well, no. They didn't do.
So we'll see what happens.
They didn't do what they set out to do. They totally screwed themselves. And yeah, I'm not excited about it. I'll definitely go see it, but I'm not excited about it.
Yeah, you have to see it just to end the series.
Yeah, definitely.
But we'll see. But yeah, no, there's Spider-Man coming out. There's the X-Men with the Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
The one that people have been saying, I think I saw today, would be X-Men versus Avengers, or
DC.
and this one I doubt will ever happen.
Yeah.
Is Marvel Universe versus DC.
Yeah, the crossover. Yeah. That. Well, DC can't get their fucking act together with these movies. So I don't think you'll ever see that because they're so far behind. So far behind.
I still hold out hope. And I think there's a Joker movie coming out too. Yeah.
Who's good? No, I thought they scrapped that.
No.
Oh, wait.
As far as I know.
What's his name? The guy from, he was in Signs, played Caesar, I think.
Yeah, he was a Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's still supposed to be going. The one that got canceled was the one with the other stupid Joker that a lot of people hate.
Yeah. Let's see. Upcoming movies. Let's see. What else is coming out? Oh, Dumbo.
Godzilla King Kong is being made.
That's just dumb.
You shut up.
It's dumb.
No.
Big size difference. We already talked about that long time ago. Big size difference. They didn't really fix that. All right, 40 of the most anticipated movies coming out in 2019. Already looked at that. Already there. You see the advertisements for Alita, Battle Angel?
I don't know what the hell that is.
I wasn't interested. I saw it, I was like, let's see, Captain Marvel. Us. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, that one I've been hearing about.
That's getting really good reviews, and I want to see that.
Well, there you go. When you go see Captain Marvel, you can go see
I'll
that
just
too.
stay in the theater.
Just don't ever leave.
Shazam, Pet Cemetery. That
one I want to see.
That looks good. Wow, Hellboy. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's right. That one's coming. That's the other one I can remember.
I'm not sold on it. I am so used to the other guy playing Hellboy. I thought it was like a perfect fit. I love the voice. I loved his attitude. And I saw the preview for the new Hellboy, and I was like, nah, I don't buy this guy.
I'll give it a chance.
Always give it a chance.
Except for Fantastic Four. You don't give them shit.
Well, we have to wait because the Fox Disney merger went through.
Yeah, they got
So
them.
they got them now.
Hopefully they make this turn correct. They have to stick to the comic. Stop replacing characters and races. I'm sorry.
Please direct all hate mail to Lou Castillo.
Well, which takes us to another one. What do you think about the Superman thing that they've been
Oh
talking
my
about?
God, I've seen that so many times. The one where it says, "Why does Superman has to be white?" And they want the. I see the picture of the guy that was in that plays Creed.
Yeah, but he's been a couple superheroes already.
Right. Well, yeah, he was in Fantastic Four, right?
He helped ruin that one. No.
I
And then he was in Black Panther.
yeah. Was he?
So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, he was the main bad guy. He took over Wakanda.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
That wasn't him.
that was him.
Oh, was that him?
That was
Oh,
him.
son of a bitch.
And now and so when I saw them say, let's make him, Superman, I was like, no, stop with the putting him in every damn superhero movie. I go, here we go again because I'll say it. I'm sorry, Superman needs to be white. Okay, sorry.
I I like staying true to the source. So
He needs to be white.
he
Just say
doesn't
it.
have. It, yeah, he needs to be a white guy because that's the source material. I don't like
That's what he
when
was.
they change it. The source material. It's like something. Comic book characters are popular or not popular because of certain things. The fan base looks at it. They fall in love with the character, and it doesn't matter what color or gender or anything about them. It's if the character is good. The character is good, and we fall in love with it. We want more. And then when you
Yeah.
change shit, like the last Fantastic Four movie was a beautiful example. They completely changed everything about it, and it bombed.
And I said that for the longest time. I even got into it with with our friend Bobby Nelson over at, unofficial sponsor number one,
Strange
that's
frequencies.
Strange Frequencies. And I told him he didn't like it, but I told him, dude, I know the comic book community, and this ain't gonna fly.
Yeah.
The only ones who are gonna like it will be the younger people who are just getting into the comics.
Yeah, and
And
don't know the character and the history and shit
yeah,
like that.
and then especially to say, well, I forget the black guy's name, but we'll just say black guy. To say that he was the adopted, brother to the Invisible Girl. No, not even completely.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
like you said, you have to stay with what started.
The source material.
You
I
know,
mean, that's it. And I think like, oh shit. I mean, is this breaking our rules talking about this? Because this is like talking about race,
well, no, we don't talk about religion and we don't talk politics.
politics, and then what was the third thing we don't talk about?
He who should not be
Oh
named.
yeah, douchebag. Totally forgot about him. Oh my god. Which is funny. I have a story for you later.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, it's just if you start changing it. I mean, what if we made a Black Panther a white guy? I mean, it's
Now, Ivan, I understand when they move things to the future. Like, for example, in the future, Peter Parker is Hispanic. Is he Hispanic? I think he's Hispanic.
the what do you mean, Spider-Man 2099?
Yeah,
Okay, I collected
he's
that for a while.
and I get that. That I understand.
Yeah, if you go into the future when like somebody else takes over the mantle of that's a superhero, or if you go into alternate universes, yeah, that's the point of alternate universes to explore new ways, new things, and new ideas. Go for it. But like I like I didn't see it yet, but Into the Spider Verse.
I haven't seen it yet, and I want to. I'm just gonna buy the DVD this week.
Yeah, I might do that too. But that looked great. I mean, I thought that was.
That's what I heard.
It looked. My son loved it, and I like the idea because they brought different alternate universe Spider-Men and women I don't, because Spider-Man,
And the pig. I think they brought the
the
pig.
pig was there too. Yeah, and that was awesome. It was looking at different views and alternate versions and stuff. That's great, but stick to the source material.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like when big surprises come out like that, and you're like, ugh, I don't know.
Yeah. Where did this come from?
Yeah.
So I'm not. Like I said, but for me, I'm sorry. Everybody's allowed to express their view, and for me, I can't get used to a black Superman. Nothing against, I'm just saying for me, Superman's always going to be right. Just like I was screaming about Fantastic
There was
Four.
a storyline where what was it? I forget because I haven't followed the comics in a while. But there was a storyline where there was alternate versions, and there was a black Superman in like a white and like light blue costume. Now I have to look it up because it looked good, but like all the heroes were different. But yeah, I think in the end you just stick with the source material and you build on that.
Yeah.
Changing shit like major stuff. You can change little details here and there, but when you change the major shit, you're gonna piss off fans. And we're spending the money.
And like I said, they really damaged Fantastic Four. They absolutely destroyed that franchise. So much so that Marvel just stopped making it. I mean, that's how pissed off even they were. You can't do that.
Dun, dun, dun. Where are the pictures? Come on, man. Help me out here, Google.
Kind of like with a fat Batman. Every time I saw him on the screen, I just kept thinking, Batman, you let yourself go.
There it is. Look, here's a picture. Wait, let me get it in there. There you go.
That's different.
That was cool. That's cool looking. I like that. It's a different take. This is our low budget special effects. I can't see your screens because I don't know if it'll work because I'm on limited hotel access here. So
that's right. You don't get the strong quality.
Yeah, I don't get the quality that I get at home. So I'm hoping this video works. All right, what else we got?
But no, that's it. Those movies are coming out.
Yes. There's also, let's see, Dark Phoenix. We talked.
I don't know much about it yet, but I do know that the character she's supposed to be the strongest mutant of all ever. So that'll be interesting.
Oh, Men in Black.
To see how
another Men in Black.
I think there's Doctor Strange coming out. I think maybe.
No, yet. I haven't gotten there yet. Toy Story 4. Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is released July 5th. That's the release date for that. The live-action Lion King.
There's something coming out June 6th or something. June 4th.
June 6th. What?
There's something coming out.
June. Let me see. June 14th. No. June 7th is Dark Phoenix. That's the one coming out. What is that?
I'm back.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
I lost connection for a little bit.
Yeah, I did too.
All right, let's see what else. There's Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That looks like it's just a freaky horror movie.
Yeah. They're all freaky horror movies.
Chapter 2.
Yeah. I didn't even see chapter 1.
I saw it.
No. I mean, I got into that stupid haunted house in Hollywood, but I didn't go see it.
Oh,
Wick is coming out.
Zombieland.
What?
Zombieland 2. Double tap.
Really?
Yeah, it has a release date of October 11th.
Who's playing in that?
The same guys that played in the first one. Woody Harrelson.
And guess what? Rambo 5 Last Blood is coming
Oh
out.
my God. When is that coming out?
That is coming out September 20th.
Oh, I see it, Joker. The Joker movie.
Yeah, that's October 4th.
4th. How do you say his name? Joaquin Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Joaquin?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Jaquin. Joquin.
Jumanji's coming out again.
What? Oh, the second one?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
There's a freaking Mr. Rogers movie coming out.
Yes, I'm waiting for that. Yeah.
Oh my God. A beautiful.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna go see that.
Oh, I'm going to also. I love Tom Hanks as an actor, so I'm pretty sure he'll pull this one off.
He plays some major fucking roles, and he does a kick-ass job.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
Ooh, this is your favorite, Frozen 2.
Yeah.
You're gonna see that.
Going right now.
I know.
Wait.
There's Star Wars Episode 9, December 20th. And that's it. That's it. That's all I have.
I would be happy if they just did some more like, Star Wars, but the ones where they go back in time, like they did they went to go get the plans for the Death Star. That to me is still my favorite Star Wars outside of
Yeah, Rogue One was that's really good. But I heard rumors that there's going to be like either a movie or a television series based on the Old Republic.
Well, I heard that someone said, or somebody I heard something called Mandalore or something like that.
Yeah, Boba Fett, Mandalorians.
Yeah.
But the last I heard, that got shelved because Han Solo did so bad. Well, Han Solo didn't do bad. It didn't do great. But it didn't do bad.
It didn't get the numbers they wanted. Because for me, like I said, I know it's stupid, but I just couldn't get it. I liked the movie. I didn't think it was great,
right.
But I just thought that you compare the heads of Harrison Ford to this guy, it's two different heads, man. I'm sorry.
I mean, there's you're gonna have trouble finding someone that looks like a young Harrison Ford that can act.
No, not that. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure they can find somebody. It's just this dude had a watermelon for a head, and Harrison Ford's head isn't that big. I mean, look at him. Put him side by side one day. What happened here? That's the issue I was having because I just couldn't get past that point of I couldn't get past that point. This dude's head is too big. It's not narrow. It's too round. Look at it.
I saw it.
Anybody still? It's huge.
Oh my goodness.
It's almost like Quentin Tarantino's head, and I've seen that guy up front, and that dude has a big melon on that fucking show.
So what else you got going on?
And I went to go back to Quentin Tarantino's theater because they were showing what is it, Frankenstein Jr. whatever. Young Frankenstein. Sorry.
Okay.
So
like Frankenstein Jr. When did that come out?
So right after it failed miserably. So So he came, so he was showing it. So I decided, you know what, I'll go here after work. I don't feel like going home. Everybody else is doing something. I'll drive all the way to Hollywood and go check it out. And what they like to do there at the theater is they don't announce it because they don't want, big lines. But sometimes a big name actor or director or somebody shows up. On this night, the producer came out for the show, and he was telling everybody, stories about the movie and how he met Gene Wilder, all of this, and how they got it going with Mel Brooks. And I was like, wow, these are things you don't ever know. You don't ever hear about. And so that was pretty cool. Like I said, I just finished missing Pulp Fiction, the 20-year anniversary, and John Travolta and some of the cast were there. And I was like, damn it. But they don't say that out loud because if they do, 5,000 people show up. And this is not that kind of theater to hold that kind of a crowd. So, all right, damn it. So, next time. Another damn kit.
Damn. Let me see. What do you got? What? Oh, okay. Is that tape?
So if you ever, yeah. So everywhere you see yellow,
Yeah.
that's gonna be covered because what I spray on is it's a non-slip texture.
Okay.
Right? If you ever look at military vehicles up front, you're gonna see it's kind of grainy and kind of bumpy. And what it is when you walk around it, you don't slip. So there's that spray that they sell at Home Depot that gives you that same grainy type of look. It's supposed to be used, for your house and stuff, but we've managed to use it for model kits, and you get the same effect using that system on these things. But you just gotta make sure you put the tape where on the real vehicle that texture doesn't appear.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's what I was doing.
Very cool. So I only have one more thing on my list here, which isn't bad because we're just over an hour, and it's not too bad for our comeback. But so I wrote an article recently because there was a viral video that came out about a let me get it up on screen here, not your screen but my screen. I plugged into the hotel TV so I could have a second screen. So I got an HDMI cable running past my lights and cameras and stuff over to the TV. So let me bring that up. And so in Michigan, there was a story that came out, and it's been shared about 1,000 times about, over all kinds of news programs, news websites, about a ghost caught on a nanny cam.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sure you've seen it because it's been fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they showed the video, and it's only a few seconds long. I mean, I think most of the clips that you see are only like 5 seconds long. And it's this big room, and right up next to the camera is a pack and play crib, kind of a playpen / crib. You put a little baby in.
Yeah.
And there's a kid in it. There's a little girl, and the lights are off. You can see a little bit, and in the background, there's this figure that moves across the room. And you see the kid get up, like responding to hearing somebody. The kid stands up in the playpen and looks around. And that's basically it. The figure in the background is kind of distorted, looks a little transparent in some areas. So it was posted as a ghost, that it was a ghost caught on a nanny cam, and it made the news. And there was a local news station that sent a reporter out, and they filmed at the site. And really promoting no skepticism, no, I don't know if this is a ghost. Let's try to recreate it. Nothing like that, because that's not what the news does anymore. They just promote stupid shit. But this came out, and I actually got tagged in a post about this by a paranormal group, which was great, asking for my thoughts on it, which was awesome. And that was 2 days ago, and I think they tagged me in the morning. So I started looking into it. By lunchtime, I got an email from Barry Carr, which is the guy that runs the Buffalo office. He's the director of the Skeptical Inquirers Committee. He's my boss for that stuff. He sent me just the link, no message, just the link, and then I started getting. I think I ended up with like 24 requests from people to look into it. So I spent the rest of the day and the night writing up this thing, researching this, and it turns out that the ghost is most likely either the mom or dad, because when you watch the video, I don't know if I can share the video. I don't know if it'll come up.
I share. Let's see what happens.
You should share it.
Not like chaos hasn't happened here
Oh
before.
my god. Let's see. Let's see if this works, because then you'll get a better idea of what this is. Let me see. Where is it? Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Green. There it is. Let me go there and see if this works. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. So don't get mad when it doesn't. All right, Dick. Don't get all pissy.
All right, go for it.
Hold on. I'm gonna share it.
Yo, fuck it up, people.
Oh my god. It's trying to load. Oh, I'm getting a fucking advertisement. I hate that.
Oh, that's fun to say.
All right, so I'm gonna see over here if I can share this.
It is an editor's dream.
Thousands of dollars for that.
How do I share screen? Oh wait, this one. Share screen.
There's a double screen. They look like this.
It's not coming up.
I don't think we've ever seen a runway show.
I don't think I can do it. I don't have enough juice to do it. All right, so I'm not going to do it. Basically, if you go to, I'll post it on our Geeks and Ghosts page so people can see it. Let me get back to where I was, because I'm lost right now. Okay, there it is. There it is.
This will be the first
Shut
time.
up, asshole. So anyway, I wrote about it. I looked into it. They claim that the baby, like when you read the stories, and there's slightly different versions, which is a big red flag. When the same person is interviewed by different sources and the story changes, that's a red flag. But one of the main things was that it sounded like the mother woke the baby up from a nap and discovered 3 large scratches on the baby's face. And it sounds like they immediately checked the footage and they found this figure walking in the background. And keep in mind that all the figure does is walk in the background. Like from one side, not even from one side of the room, because the video actually starts with the figure in motion in the middle of the screen and just walks to one side. Never approaches the baby. There's never any attack. There's never any contact or any interaction whatsoever.
Yeah.
But the way the mother tells the story and the way it's edited together makes it sound like she woke the baby up, found the scratches, checked the video footage, saw that figure walk, and then immediately ran up, grabbed the baby, and ran out of the house.
Sounds plausible.
Oh, sounds plausible. Yeah. But it really looks, when you start digging into it, it looks like the scratches were found and they checked the footage much later, and none of the incidents took place at the same time. And then there was more stories about other activity in the house, and then all of a sudden the mother popped up with a GoFundMe account, trying to raise money to move out of the house, because when you research it deeper, you find out that the mom and her fiance, which is the father of the baby, are living in her mother-in-law's guest house. I shouldn't laugh. That's mean. They're living in the guest house, and they're trying to move out. And there's lots of I want to make a disclaimer here. I did a lot of research. I posted the story. I posted what I saw about the video and the research that I did finding GoFundMe and all this shit. Can I say it's a hoax 100%? No, but I think it's a hoax for them to raise money for themselves. But I posted the link in a couple different groups, and there's a lot of people that are looking at this as possible child abuse, where maybe somebody smacked the baby, or maybe accidentally hurt the baby, and they're trying to blame it on the ghost to get sympathy to raise money.
I think it's the ghost.
Of course you would. That's what you do.
That's what I do.
So anyway, I think it's either mom or dad getting up and walking across the room, because I found out that like their bed is right on the side where the ghost starts out walking. So I think somebody got up in the middle of the night and decided to go get a drink or go to the bathroom. And
I think it's the
yeah,
ghost.
of course you do. Of course. But there you go. That's the extreme Cliff Notes version of the story.
So let me see. So Patty and I are gonna go see something, and let me see if I can share videos. But we always know how that goes. Let's find out.
Can you share a video?
Okay.
I don't see anything. No, wait.
It's
changing. No, I see myself.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Hopefully you can hear this.
Okay.
Didn't know what time it was, the lights were low. I leaned back on my radio. Some guy was laying down some rock and roll, a lot of soul, he said.
How to do that, didn't you? There you go.
Loud sound didn't seem to fade. Came back like a slow voice on a wave of haze. That wasn't no DJ, that was hazy cosmic jive. There's a star man waiting in the sky.
I think I've seen this.
But he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a star man waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie.
There's Yoda.
Go Yoda. Go Yoda. Irish Trip's back. Oh my god. I have seen
So we're gonna go.
I've seen advertisements for this. You're gonna go see it though?
So we're gonna go see this.
You're gonna go see this.
Yeah. Let me kill
the
the.
feed.
Stop sharing.
Stop sharing. Yes. Oh my.
Finally. So we're gonna go see that this Sunday at 7 p.m.
Wow.
So I was just right there watching it, and I saw and I told Patty, "Hey, you interested? Maybe you want to go see this?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" Off we went. So
Yeah.
Something different.
Okay then.
So that is
it. Okay. You got anything else to talk about?
Not that I can think of.
All right. Why don't we wrap this up for now? Ease back into this.
Now connected to Luis's iPod
What the
Touch.
hell were you doing?
Nothing.
Hey Alexa. Who's the man?
You the man.
Oh no. Poor connection. Poor connection.
That's for you.
That's my video. All right, so let's wrap this up then. Do you want to give shout outs to anybody?
Mm,
Dun, dun,
to
dun.
our buddy Eric Altman. To who else?
Who else? Who else?
Our buddy Eric. No, not Eric.
You said Eric.
What's his name? The guy who stole our flag or our sign? Chuck.
Oh my God. Chuck was. I talked to him the other day or yesterday. He said he was on a podcast and apparently he was compared to me. So we have to. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I gotta see what this is about. Oh, I want to give a shout out to my friend, a fan of us, a fan of our show, Mark G. Olson.
Yeah. Well, this show's for you, Mark.
This is all for you, Mark. Mark is one of these.
Even though it's kind of it's a little bit rough, but it'll get better once Kenny decides to return to a normal schedule so we can do the show again.
Mark is one of the instructors down here, and he was my first instructor down here in North Carolina, and totally turned on to the show. He loves us. He misses us. And when I did a presentation for the Triangle Skeptics out here last week, he actually came out and stayed for the whole thing. He enjoyed himself. He had a great time. And so it was nice to see him, and I appreciate his support. So
yes, we appreciate you, Mark. Even though Kenny talks shit about you all the time.
Who else? Got to give a shout out to the boys over at Adventures in Poor Taste. I love their website. I gave them a shout out before.
All right.
I got to give a shout out to the new guys, Internet Picnic. Brad and Cliff. I almost forgot their names. Awesome guys.
We're going to give a shout out to John Bingham and his UFO summoning powers.
Oh, who else? Is that it? I think that's it for this week.
I think that's it for this week.
So,
and to our buddy Paul, who suffering from stage 4.
yeah.
Wishing you the best. We really want you to get better. We love you. We miss you. And our thoughts and prayers and everything for you.
Yeah. No. Man. All right.
And who else?
I think that's it. Let's wrap it up. Let's not get crazy.
And I'm going to appear on a paranormal TV show near you.
Oh my God. All right, boys and girls. Never stop learning.
Ladies and gentlemen, take no one's word for it.
And we are out in 3, 2, 1.